you know it, he was to the backfield. But let's go back and take a look at the start. The great, easy to see. Rulership, the 9, maybe not quite as easy to see. But let's go back and look at the break. What happened here? Oh, wow. And that was a 9 completely, eliminated. And it's amazing that he would have managed to come on and just get narrowly shut out there for runner-up proceedings. But Gold Ship, you have to hand it to Hiroyuki Uchida. And folks, in these types of situations, I don't believe that there's a superlative that I could come up with, because for Gold Ship to overcome the start, for the 9 Rulership in that similar situation, he was able to make up ground on Gold Ship. He knew at that point in time, Craig Williams did, that Gold Ship was the yardstick in words to work off of. But Gold Ship, folks, I said this going all the way back to the Satsuki show in April. He is simply a star. I nailed him that particular day at 6-1. I realize it's 8-5. From a betting standpoint, it does not matter. The superstar effect didn't happen here. But a moderate pace on early from Earnestly. Yuichi Fukunaga doing a nice job to try and back up the leaders at 60-1. But it still is just amazing. If you're out there in TVG land and you're watching this race at this point in time, what are you thinking to yourself if you had a win wager on Gold Ship? What are you thinking? You like your chances? In-play wagering, if it were available here at this juncture, what would Gold Ship be? Well, I can tell you he'd be far from being 8-5, that's for sure. But it was at this point in time, and it was about the 400-meter mark turning for home. You'll see Gold Ship get an angle out now and find his position and seemingly see the target, see the ball for what it's worth, Hiroyuki Uchida. And I can tell you that if there is such thing as an A-plus game, it certainly took just that as Gold Ship initiating that rally off the bend. And it's pretty darn amazing that Rulership was able to establish himself as well. And Rulership, you can see, flanked just to the outside of Gold Ship. Now we're coming off screen there. And it's just, I really can't put this into words, folks. Once again, Asian Flash would arrive from Kosi Miura. Much like that we saw the Tenno Show Autumn getting that ground-saving trip. Would hope to hold on for 4th, and he did, and does. It was the 6th there, Ocean Blue, who really, in the midst of all of that, didn't get much of a call because of what happened at the start. But what a great race. This is, you can't script it any better to close out the season for these Grade 1 races that we bring to you on international racing in Japan. Gold Ship, he is simply a star. And of course, Stay Gold, the sire of 2011 Triple Crown winner Orfev. They're both out of a Mihiro McQueen mare. Outstanding. 7th career win from 10 starts. He's only been off the board in 1 race, and that was the race that he needed to win in order to become 2012's Triple Crown winner. A tremendous training job here from Nasusuki Sagai for Ichi Kobayashi. What a emphatic, dramatic, electric, thrilling victory here from Gold Ship. And there you see the numbers on the board. Time really doesn't matter. It's all about how he got there. But Rulership, who would finish 3rd, I'm sure there'll be those folks that will try and make the argument that perhaps he was the best horse in a loss, being that he broke some 6-7 lengths behind the field. It was a second step for Gold Ship in which he seemingly lost all position. We're going to have another opportunity to see the replay.